Hello everyone, welcome back to Biome Biology Dil Se. So in the last video we have discussed about the structure of the human heart, and in this video particularly today we are going to discuss about the blood circulation through the human heart. So before going into the directly our topic, so there is a one kind request is there, please subscribe the Biome channel because time to time हम लोग video लाते ही रहते हैं. That is much more helpful for the students also, and this is a completely free channel, so for that one you no need to pay any kind of the fees also, correct? So just a simple click, it is much more for us. Okay, सिर्फ एक ही क्लिक हम लोग के लिए बहुत बड़ा है, एंड एक लाइक हम लोग के लिए बहुत बड़ा है, क्योंकि यहाँ इसके लिए कोई हमको पेमेंट नहीं करना पड़ रहा है, इसका फ्री ट्यूटोरियल चैनल है. सो व्हाई आर वेटिंग, सो जाओ और फटाफट से सब्सक्राइब करो, फटाफट से लाइक बटन को प्रेस करो और फटाफट से तुम लोग इसको स्प्रेड भी करो. सो प्लीज हेल्प अस टू ग्रो बिकॉज इट्स अ कंप्लीटली अ फ्री ट्यूटोरियल प्लेटफॉर्म, करेक्ट? सो चलो शुरू करते हैं आज का वीडियो. सो ब्लड सर्कुलेशन in the human heart in the class 10 standard level today we'll discuss. So first we come, what is the blood circulation? So once it comes to the blood circulation, so we already know what is the function of the blood. So the blood is actually helps to carry the oxygen, water, mineral, विटामिन, जितना सारा चीज है एक पर्टिकुलरली ऑर्गन में इसको पहुंचाता है, और उसके साथ उस पर्टिकुलरली ऑर्गन में जो वेस्ट मटेरियल का फॉर्मेशन होता है, दैट वेस्ट मटेरियल आल्सो कैन बी टेकन आउट बाय आवर ब्लड. So that's why what happens to each and every organ to supply the oxygen and to take out the waste material like our carbon dioxides, the blood is and also very much essential medium, correct? अब सपोज जो कोई एक पर्टिकुलर ऑर्गन है, उस ऑर्गन में ऑक्सीजन नहीं पहुंचेगा तो धीरे धीरे क्या हो जाएगा, उस ऑर्गन का डैमेज होना शुरू हो जाएगा. सो दैट्स व्हाई व्हाट हैपेंस, द ब्लड सर्कुलेशन इट्स वेरी मच एसेंशियल स्टेप. So the blood circulatory system is responsible for the transportation of the nutrient gases like oxygen, carbon dioxides, and also to remove the waste material from the different parts of the body. So suppose सोचो हम लोग यहाँ पे एक organ को मान लेते हैं, तो इस organ को जिंदा रहने के लिए क्या चाहिए, कंटिन्यूअस इसके खाना चाहिए, दैट मीन्स इसको कंटिन्यूअसली न्यूट्रिएंट चाहिए, इसको कंटिन्यूअसली ऑक्सीजन चाहिए. अब ये न्यूट्रिएंट और ऑक्सीजन को यूज करेगा, एज अ रिजल्ट क्या होगा, इस पर्टिकुलर ऑर्गन के द्वारा वेस्ट मटेरियल का फॉर्मेशन होगा, एंड एज वेल एज आल्सो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का फॉर्मेशन होगा. So the blood is supplied to the nutrient and oxygen to this particular organ, and as well as to remove the waste material and carbon dioxide from this particular organ to our any kind of our target organ, correct? So for this one the blood is very essential medium of our body, and that's why also we know that one whenever the blood is flowing from one organ to the another organ, they actually establish a network like connection between the all organs. So that's why what we can call the blood is a fluid, that you have learned this one in your lower classes. It's a fluid connective tissue. That's why we can call them as a fluid connective tissue. So the in summarized form, what is the circulatory system? The circulatory system is responsible, okay, for transportation of the nutrients and the gases, and also it's responsible for the removal of the waste material or waste product away from our body, correct? अब सपोज सोचो बॉडी का जितना भी वेस्ट मटेरियल है, तो वेस्ट मटेरियल कहाँ पे जाकर डंप होता है, we know that one. There is a purification system is there, that's the kidney. In the kidney the all waste material it will be again purified, and those are the harmful elements, it will be from the kidney as a urine it will be thrown outside, and those are the essential elements, again it will be reabsorbed by our blood. It's a simple technique is there. So next question it comes in our mind, so we are talking about the blood circulation, but who discovered this blood circulation? So this blood circulation first discovered by the William Harvey in the year 1628. So this is the picture of the scientist William Harvey. Now once we come to the blood circulation, so also it strike in our mind what can be the possible types of the blood circulation. इस blood circulation का types क्या क्या हो सकता है, चलो हम लोग इसको फटाफट से जान लेते हैं. So blood circulations generally it's of two types. One is systemic circulation and another is pulmonary circulation. So First one is the systemic circulation, and the next one is the pulmonary circulation. So this is the actually the types of blood circulation in our body. So now if we come to the other parts, the other part is like this. We have to know here the details of the systemic and the pulmonary circulation. So here we come to the systemic and the pulmonary circulation. Now once we come to the systemic and the pulmonary circulation, through this picture we will try to discuss it. So how can we discuss it through this picture? So let me choose a different color so that will be better for you. So if you come to this picture, in this picture you are getting two parts, correct? The red part is actually indicating is nothing but this vessels or this part of the bird is heart is carrying the oxygenated blood. To represent oxygenated blood I am using O2, and to represent this blue part it's a carrying the deoxygenated blood, so that's why I am using CO2. So now as we are getting in this picture and the blood circulation today we'll discuss, those are the oxygenated blood and chambers. You also know this is our left auricle, this is left ventricle. So through this left ventricle the oxygenated blood it passes to the different our body organs. So what is this? These portions they form a network like structure that's called as capillary, correct? So through this capillary they will try to supply, or it will supply the blood to our different organs. To our different organs they will supply the blood. Now again these organs it will be utilize the oxygen, and as a result they will produce the byproduct, that is will be carbon dioxide, and that carbon dioxide it will, by the help of the blood, again it will be transported back to our left auricle of our heart. Through the left auricle it will come to the left ventricle, and through the left ventricle it will again come to our lungs. So in this is over here lungs. In this lungs it will come. So it will come to the lungs through the help of the particular artery. Later we will discuss, and this is the particular one artery is there. That artery it will carry this CO2 blood to our lungs, and over here one vein is there. That vein it will carry oxygenated blood to our lungs. That means if we come here, especially our this part, okay, especially our entire this part, it's actually transportation of the blood to our lungs or from our lungs. So that's why this part is actually we can call as pulmonary circuit or pulmonary circulation. Okay, pulmonary means if anything comes to the pulmonary, so definitely it will be lungs. कोई भी यहाँ पे pulmonary word आएगा तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, pulmonary के मतलब क्या है, lungs से. तो जब इस जगह से completely lungs के तरफ blood flow होता है और lungs से blood heart में flow होता है, so this is the part of pulmonary circulation. This is the part of pulmonary circulation. And in this part you are getting that one, they are supplying blood to our body organs. So this is the part of systemic circulation. This is the part of systemic circulation. Okay, this is the part of systemic circulation. So now I hope so this idea is clear. So the pulmonary circulation means a simple where our body heart, from our heart the blood it will be supplied to our lungs, and from the lungs the blood it will again supply back to our heart. So this is the actually process in the pulmonary circulation. And in the systemic circulation, the from our heart the blood it will be supplied to our different organ. Okay, and from the organs again the deoxygenated blood again it will be come back to our lungs. So this is the pathway of the systemic circulation. So as now we got the idea is that here we got the total two types of the circulation. We got the pulmonary circulation, and as well as also we got the systemic circulation. So from the concept of this pulmonary and the systemic circulation, we also got another concept of this circulation. The circulation is nothing but our single circulation and the double circulation. So first to understand the single circulations, we have to come to our another special type of the heart that we are getting in the case of fishes. So the fishes, they have only two chamber of heart. So they have only one auricle and one ventricle. Now what happens when the blood flows through the heart? What happens? The blood comes to the auricle and it leaves the heart to the ventricle. Now in this time, in the flowing, how many times the blood is coming inside the heart? Only one time. Only one time the blood is coming to the heart, okay, for only one time. So if the blood comes to the heart only for one time, so such type of the circulation is called as single circulation. So that means in single circulation the blood will pass through the heart to the gills, then after purification the blood, it will be distributed to the different parts of the body, and only one cardiac cycle is completed. So name, that's why is single circulation. That means what happens, if I clarify these doubts, then you will get this one. So after this one, what will happen? From this one, from this heart, what will happen? The CO2 blood, it will continue flow. Now this CO2 blood from after the ventricle, it will come to the, in the case of the fishes, it will come to the gills. In the gills, what will happen? There will be exchanging of gases, and due to that one, from the gills, again what will happen? There will be supply of the blood to the different body organs, okay, and from the different body organs, as per respiration, again the deoxygenated blood, carbon dioxide will produce, and again that carbon dioxide, again it will be taken back by the blood to the heart. So that is the pathway of the blood circulation in the single circuit heart. So this kind of circulation generally we are getting in the lower animals like our fishes, reptiles, okay, even the birds also sometimes are getting, but even the birds also we are getting mainly the double circulation, but we can also get single circulation, but mainly the single circulation we are getting in the fishes because they have only the two chambers are present in the heart. And if the, in this case we have seen that when the blood only one time comes inside our heart, so such type of the heart is called as single circulation, or also we can call this one as single circuit heart. So the single circuit heart and the single circulation both are same thing. Now for the double circulation, we have to come back to this picture. So in this picture you are getting that one, a different concept you are getting. So here through this our aorta, or through this our blood vessels, the blood is coming to our, different body organs, and again the blood, again through this blood vessels, it's coming to our heart. One time it's come here. Now you check over here from this lungs. When I will discuss the exchanging of blood, then you can get the complete knowledge. From this lungs, again the blood is coming to the heart one time. So the blood is how many times is coming to inside our heart? Twice. Again you check, the blood is leaving the heart again twice, from one side from here and another side from here. Again the blood is leaving the heart twice. So that means in this case where the heart has four chamber, in that case we are getting the blood is coming inside heart how many times? Twice, and it's leave the heart how many times? Also twice. So such type of the heart, it's called as double circuit heart. It's called as double circuit heart. So why the different types of the pathway we have? The reason is that in the higher animals, as like human beings, okay, mammals, in the higher animals they needs much more oxygen, correct, because for the energy productions. So to separate the heart, inside the heart there is a present of septum that we already know. So what happens, to preserve more and more amount of oxygen, okay, so inside the heart we are getting so many chambers are present, and due to that one, inside the heart we are getting double circulation. So the double circulation, where we are getting the double circulation, majorly we are getting in the mammals. And the compared to the single circuit heart, the double circuit heart is more efficient, because over here they are more efficient. The reason is that they are coming inside the heart twice and leaving the heart twice, and due to that one, the rate of exchanging gases are also quite higher. So that's why the double circuit heart is more efficient heart compared to single circuit heart. So I hope so this is clear. So if it is clear, next we'll come to the next important part of this chapter. So our topic. So next topic is our nothing but the blood circulation through the heart. So here you look into this picture. Okay, here you just a minute, let me take a clear color. So you just look into this picture. So here picture is there. Through this picture it's very difficult to understand कहाँ से कहाँ तक पहुंचेगा, कहाँ से कौन निकल रहा है, तो समझना बहुत मुश्किल है. तो इस पिक्चर को हम लोग एक इजीली हम लोग इसको डिस्क्राइब कर सकते हैं थ्रू द हेल्प ऑफ दिस फ्लो चार्ट. यहाँ पे जितना सारा चीज है हमने क्या किया है, इसको एक फ्लो चार्ट के अंदर में लाए हैं. अब इस फ्लो चार्ट के जरिए हम लोग इसको डिस्कशन करेंगे. अब यहाँ पे हम लोग शुरू करते हैं, किसी भी जगह से हम लोग शुरू कर सकते हैं, बट स्पेशली हम लोग चलो शुरू करते हैं स्पेशली हम लोग का हार्ट का लेफ्ट ऑरिकल से. सो यहाँ पे हम लोग शुरू करते हैं. तो हार्ट का जो लेफ्ट ऑरिकल है, ओके, सो द लेफ्ट ऑरिकल के अंदर में ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड पोर होता है. ओके, लेफ्ट ऑरिकल के अंदर में किस ब्लड का पोर होगा, ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड का पोर होगा. कहां से आएगा बाद में जानेंगे. अब ऑरिकल के अंदर में जब ब्लड आएगा तो ऑरिकल से ब्लड कहां पे आएगा, वेंट्रिकल में आएगा. वेंट्रिकल में आने के बाद ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड डिफरेंट बॉडी में सप्लाई होगा एक्सेप्ट लंग्स. ओके, through the help of aorta. Through the help of aorta. So what is the aorta? We know aorta means it's a major artery in our body. Through the aorta the blood it will be supplied to our all body organs except lungs. क्योंकि lungs से ही तो ये ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड मिला है, और लंग्स को सप्लाई ब्लड ऑक्सीजन का सप्लाई नहीं होता है, क्योंकि लंग्स ऑलरेडी इसके अंदर में अपना सर्कुलेशन होता है, जिसके कारण में उसको जितना रिक्वायरमेंट होता है ऑक्सीजन लेने का, क्योंकि लंग इज आल्सो ऑर्गन. सो एज इट इज अ ऑर्गन दैट मींस इट्स आल्सो नीड्स एनर्जी. So for the energy it also needs a little bit amount of the oxygen. So that oxygen they can directly taken by their own circulation pathway. So the oxygen it will be supplied to the all body parts except lungs. अब बॉडी पार्ट्स के अंदर में ऑक्सीजन आया, ऑक्सीजन का इस्तेमाल होगा. सो एज अ रिजल्ट क्या चीज का प्रोडक्शन होगा, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का प्रोडक्शन होगा. दैट कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड अगेन इट विल बी टेकन बाय द ब्लड. सो एज अ रिजल्ट द ब्लड इट विल बिकम deoxygenated, and that deoxygenated blood it will come to the right auricle of our heart through the help of vena cava. Through the help of vena cava, that deoxygenated blood it will come to our right auricle. Through the right auricle the deoxygenated blood again it will come to our right ventricle, and through the right ventricle the deoxygenated blood it will come to our lungs through the help of pulmonary. Through the help of pulmonary artery. Generally I told the artery is used to carry oxygenated blood, but this is the exceptional artery which one carry the oxygenated blood. And through the help of the pulmonary artery the deoxygenated blood again it will come to inside the lungs. And once the blood comes to the inside the lungs what will happen, there will be exchanging of the gases. ओके, हम लोग जो रेस्पिरेशन करते हैं, तो जिसके लिए हम लोग जब एक रेस्पायर करते हैं, इनहेल करते हैं, तो ऑक्सीजन लंग्स में आता है, तो वो ऑक्सीजन डायरेक्टली लंग्स के जरिए ब्लड में डिफ्यूज हो जाता है. करेक्ट. सो देयर विल बी एक्सचेंजिंग ऑफ गैसेस. एंड यहाँ पे क्या होगा, जो डीऑक्सीनेटेड ब्लड है लंग्स में रिटर्न कर देगा कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, उसके बदले में ब्लड क्या कैप्चर करेगा, ऑक्सीजन. And once the blood will capture the oxygen, now the blood it will become oxygenated blood, and this oxygenated blood again it will come back to our left auricle through the help of pulmonary vein. Vein is to carry the deoxygenated blood, but this is a exceptional artery vein or exceptional blood vessels which carry oxygenated blood. Okay, which carry oxygenated blood. Generally very simple idea, which one will carry oxygenated blood, the generally the O2 blood is carried by O2 blood is carried by which one? The O2 blood is carried by artery, except pulmonary artery. And deoxygenated blood, it's carried generally by the vein, except pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein carries oxygenated blood. Is that clear to you? So now if I draw this picture in a very simplified way, so think this is our chambers of our heart, correct? So this upper chambers is nothing but right auricle. This chamber is nothing but right ventricle. This is left auricle. This is left ventricle. And here we will write body organs, and here you will write lungs. So if we assume from our body the deoxygenated blood, so here I am writing CO2 blood through the help of vena cava. What is the vena cava? Vena cava is major vein of our body. Vena cava is the major vein of our body. This vena cava, it can be two type. One is superior vena cava. Superior vena cava. So the superior vena cava, they brings deoxygenated blood from upper part of our body, from upper part of our body, and inferior vena cava, it brings deoxygenated blood from lower part of our body, from lower part of our body. That means our legs, from that one the deoxygenated blood, it will come to our right auricle. So once the blood comes to the right auricle, and the auricle, it will be filled by the blood. So as a result, inside the auricle the blood pressure will increase, and due to that one the valve over here, it will open. Which valve it will be open? Yes, you were right, the tricuspid valve will open. So as a result, the blood, it will be drained inside the right ventricle. And once the blood comes into the right ventricle, so inside the right ventricle also the pressure will increase. Due to that one, through the right ventricle the blood, it will comes to the lungs through the help of pulmonary artery. So inside the lungs, what will happen? There will be exchanging of the gases, and due to that one, now the blood will have oxygen. Now this oxygenated blood, it will again come to the left auricle. So here which blood it will come? Oxygenated blood. So I am writing O2 blood. So this O2 blood through the help of pulmonary vein, this O2 blood, it will come to the left auricle of our heart. And once the left auricle, it will filled with the blood, so over here the bicuspid valve will open. As a result, the blood, it will come to the left ventricle. And when inside the left ventricle, the blood pressure will increase. As a result, from the left ventricle, through the help of the aorta, the blood, it will come to the different types of body organ. So here there will be aorta. So, and what is the aorta? Aorta is major artery. Major artery of our body, correct? So this is the all about the blood circulation. So I hope so this idea is clear to you. Now what happens if I summarize, or if you get the summary of the entire portion? So what we can get? So the first thing we got, the blood circulation is very essential. Why? Because to supply the different types of nutrients, water, vitamin, minerals, and as well as to remove for removal of waste material from the organ. So for that one, the blood circulation is very essential. Then also we got So the blood circulation, it's of two type. Blood circulation, it's of two type. It can be our pulmonary circulation, and it can be also our systemic circulation. The pulmonary circulation means the supply of blood to lungs or from lungs. Correct? That we also came to know that one. And systemic circulation means supply blood to different body organs. It's a part of our systemic circulation. Then also we came to know that one in the double circulation in human heart. So why it's a double circuit heart? The double circuit heart means as in our heart we are getting the pulmonary circulation as well as the systemic circulation, or the blood comes inside the heart twice and also leave the heart twice. That's why our heart is double circuit heart. Then also we have discussed about the how the blood's getting circulated through our heart by the help of the different types of the blood vessels. That also we have discussed, and some extra knowledge. If we come to the thickening of the auricle, okay, and the thickening of the ventricle. So ventricle are much more thicker, okay, ventricle are much more thicker compared to auricle. Reason is that if the thicker ventricle wall is there, so they can beat very nicely and they can exert more pressure over the blood, because from this auricle only you will get that one the blood is leaving. So if the blood have much pressure or blood release with much pressure, so what will happen? So with a much pressure the blood will able to reach to our different body organ, okay. And over here if the blood will not release with a much more higher pressure, so as a result our all body organ will not receive blood, so they will not receive blood. So as they will not receive blood, so slowly what happens, our that particular organ will also die. So to make ensure that our each and every parts of our body should get blood, so what is happening, the ventricular wall is much more thicker compared to auricular wall. Compared to auricular wall, ventricular wall is much thicker. Why? To supply the blood to the all our body organs, okay. So due to that one the blood pressure should be high. So that's why from the auricle, if the auricular wall will be thicker, so they can exert more pressure over blood, and with a much more pressure the blood can be comes to the our all body organs. Correct? So these are the all summarized from of the entire topic. So hope so today you enjoyed this lecture, and if you enjoyed this lecture, so please what to say, सब्सक्राइब, फटाफट से सब्सक्राइब करो। किस चीज का हम लोग इंतजार कर रहे हैं, और लाइक करो, प्लीज हिट द लाइक बटन। और वीडियो के बीच में देखोगे तुम लोग एक आई बटन मिलेगा, उस आई बटन में भी क्लिक करके तुम लोग न्यू वीडियो के बारे में भी हम लोग को जान सकते हो, जो ऑलरेडी इस बार चैनल में अपलोडेड है। सो वंस अगेन टू एवरीवन, थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग बायन। चलो मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में, टिल देन थैंक यू एंड गुड बाय।